In the world of consumer goods, two names reign supreme: Procter and Gamble and Unilever. These colossal corporations, with their origins tracing back to the 19th and early 20th centuries, have left indelible marks on the industry. Procter and Gamble, born in Cincinnati in 1837, and Unilever, a British-Dutch venture started in 1929, have woven their narratives into the fabric of our daily lives. Their influence stretches far beyond their birthplaces, with a global reach that spans across continents and cultures. Their broad range of products, from cleaning supplies and personal care items to food and beverages, have become household staples. The scale of their operations is immense, with billions of consumers worldwide relying on their goods every day. In every corner of the globe, in every supermarket aisle, their presence is felt. Procter and Gamble and Unilever, two powerhouses with a rivalry that has shaped the consumer goods industry. The rivalry between these two giants wasn't always as intense as it is today. In the beginning, Procter and Gamble and Unilever embarked on their journeys with distinct product lines. Procter and Gamble, founded in 1837, started with a simple yet effective portfolio, focusing on candles and soap. Unilever, on the other hand, emerged later in the 19th century, initially concentrating on margarine production. However, as time passed, both companies began to see the value in diversifying their offerings. They started to encroach upon each other's territories, sparking the beginnings of competition. An early example of this is when Unilever made a foray into the soap market, directly challenging Procter & Gamble's dominance. While their core products remained the same, their ambitions grew. They ventured into new markets, from personal care to home cleaning, and from food and drink to pet care. As their product ranges expanded, so did the rivalry, setting the stage for the epic battle we see today. By the late 20th century, Procter & Gamble and Unilever were in direct competition across multiple product lines. The heat was on, and the battlefield was set. From detergents to personal care products, a fierce war was about to unfold. Procter & Gamble, the Cincinnati-based giant, began to diversify its product line, adding more and more feathers to its already impressive hat. It was no longer just about soap and candles. The company was now dealing in a variety of sectors, including beauty, grooming, healthcare, and even baby care products. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, Unilever wasn't sitting idle either. The Anglo-Dutch company also expanded its portfolio, venturing into food and beverage, cleaning agents, and personal care products. Unilever was ready to give Procter & Gamble a run for their money. The detergent market was one of the key battlegrounds. Procter & Gamble, with its Tide and Ariel brands, was a formidable contender. However, Unilever, armed with its powerful Surf and Omo brands, was not far behind. The competition was so intense that it led to what industry insiders called the detergent wars. The personal care market was another fiercely contested arena. From Dove and Axe under Unilever to Pantene and Olay under Procter & Gamble, the companies were constantly at loggerheads. Each brand was trying to outdo the other with innovative product launches and eye-catching marketing campaigns. The marketing campaigns were particularly aggressive during this period. Both Procter & Gamble and Unilever launched a series of campaigns, each more ambitious than the last, in a bid to win consumers' hearts and wallets. TV commercials, print ads, and later digital campaigns were all part of their arsenal. The messages were clear: our products are better, and they will improve your life. The late 20th century was indeed a tumultuous time in the corporate world. The rivalry between Procter & Gamble and Unilever had reached a fever pitch. This period saw the rivalry intensify, with both companies fighting fiercely for market dominance. The war was heating up, and there was no end in sight. In the 21st century, the rivalry between Procter & Gamble and Unilever has taken on new dimensions. The dawn of the digital age and changing consumer preferences have presented both companies with challenges and opportunities alike. Take Procter & Gamble, for instance. They've adopted a strategy of focusing on premium products. Why, you may ask? Well, they've identified a shift in consumer behavior. Today's consumers are more interested in quality over quantity. They are willing to pay a little extra for products that deliver superior results or offer additional benefits. So, P&G has been investing heavily in research and development to create high-quality, premium products that cater to this new consumer mindset. On the other hand, Unilever has taken a slightly different approach. They've been on a shopping spree, snapping up trendy startups left and right. You see, Unilever has recognized the power of niche markets. By acquiring these startups, they're able to cater to specific consumer needs and preferences, while also tapping into the startups' loyal customer bases. It's a clever way to expand their market share and diversify their product offerings. But what about the state of the rivalry today? Well, it's as heated as ever. Both companies are neck and neck in terms of market share and revenue. Procter & Gamble's focus on premium products seems to be paying off, with strong sales and a growing market share. But Unilever isn't far behind, with their acquisition strategy also yielding positive results. In terms of global presence, both companies are truly multinational, with products sold in virtually every corner of the world. But the rivalry isn't just about who sells where. It's about who sells what, to whom, and how. It's about understanding and catering to consumer needs and preferences, about innovating and adapting to a constantly changing market. Today, the rivalry is as fierce as ever, with both companies continuously innovating and adapting to stay ahead. The modern battlefield isn't just about price wars and ad campaigns. It's about strategic thinking, adaptability, and a deep understanding of the consumer. As we look to the future, it's clear that the rivalry between Procter & Gamble and Unilever will continue to shape the consumer goods industry. The battlefield of the future presents new arenas for competition, with sustainability and e-commerce emerging as significant frontiers. Both companies recognize the importance of reducing their environmental footprint and are making strides towards more sustainable practices. Equally, the rise of e-commerce presents a new landscape to conquer. As shopping habits evolve, so too must the strategies of these corporate giants. The company that can best adapt to and capitalize on these changes will have the upper hand. Innovation, as always, remains key. Staying ahead of consumer trends and developing products that meet their ever-changing needs is central to maintaining a competitive edge. As these two titans continue to battle, one thing is certain: consumers will continue to reap the benefits of their intense rivalry.